My name is Christian. I'm from Germany, from Stuttgart, which is a city in the south of Germany, and I'm the part of a collective called Citizen Gang Collective. And we performed here 1 year ago a performance called the Spheres Collapse in Space. And we did this with 2 actors from Uganda. And yeah, I think it was quite a success, maybe something different. The story of this performance is there's a captain and a team, a crew, and you're the whole time not sure if this crew really is existing or not, or maybe they're just something in his head. And the whole thing is, the stage design is a bubble, like a bubble tent, and the captain is the whole time inside of this tent. So, and it's with a lot of music, and the text we improvised when we devised it or when we developed it, and yeah, so we also had this method of working. Or we are working in this method when we are doing our shows. So I'm a theater director, I would say, but sometimes I'm also a dramaturg, or I'm writing plays. I'm making music sometimes on stage. So I would suggest we start with something really simple. Okay. First of all, for theater, this is really basic. We have to say where is the stage and where is the audience. And we do it in a very classical way for this first little exercise, I would call it. Saying that say this is the stage, here we have a chair. And we just have an audience here. So I would love that you go to the audience now. Then we do a very simple exercise. Maybe we can bring the chairs a little bit back, and we have a little bit more space for the audience. So the exercise is very simple. Your task is just stand up, sit on this chair for 30 seconds, and then go away and sit down on your chair again. Okay? So you stand up, sit there 30 seconds, and then you go. Okay? Okay, then I would say start. Okay, if this would be a scene, and you don't know like what his task was, what have you seen? What have you observed?
I looked at him. It's like a situation where someone tells you like everything without telling you anything.
Okay.
Because, he said the way he sat. First of all, the way he moved to sit.
Yeah.
It's like he was moving like he's in a transition in his mind.
Okay.
It's like from a place. It's like maybe going from out of the environment, going within his mind. So
okay.
It was how I perceived it. He was moving subconsciously. He had the story he was telling was now in his head. Now it was like he was inviting us into his subconscious. But
you felt like he was stepping into a role, a character?
Yes, like he was inviting us to see what is in his mind, but we don't know what is in his mind. So we are anticipating to know what is going on, but
do you really think
like he's still waiting. It's like it's not the right time for me to show what maybe he's going through something, maybe he's feeling something, maybe he wants to say something but he's holding back.
But do you really
or
think
maybe he's just resigning. He's just angry,
Okay.
also he's just there, okay.
But you really have the feeling that you couldn't look into his mind?
Yeah, like.
But you're now describing like a lot of things going on in his thoughts.
No, these are all what ifs, because I don't know exactly what's in his mind.
Okay.
So he has me guessing what is really in his mind.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm giving all the scenarios of what I think might be in his mind.
Yeah.
because I don't know what it is.
It's like interpretation of what you've seen, right?
Yes.
Okay. So how you felt here on the chair?
I was so nervous.
Mm-hmm.
That was a bad time. The fact that I was so nervous, there's a time I felt like, yeah, I'm just sitting here for 30 seconds. So
Yeah.
I have to let it go.
Yeah.
And that's when I had to take in a very deep breath
Yeah.
and let it out. And then from there, I had to first like meditate, and the nervousness had to go away. And
What means meditate? You were like saying one sentence to yourself, or
yeah,
breathing?
It was like, maybe let me just put it, say I had to concentrate, and I had to calm down and just pay attention to what was going on.
Yeah.
Like look at different people.
Yeah.
What are they doing? Are they like seeing what is going on with me?
Yeah.
Yeah, that is it.
So you felt comfortable, or
Yeah,
like in the first moment not, but then
Yeah.
you find a way to deal with that.
Because I had a very hard moment. There is a moment that reached when I wanted to laugh.
Yeah. Okay.
That is it. I wanted to laugh for real.
Okay.
Yeah. Once this guy was intimidating me.
I wanted to make him laugh.
Ah,
There's
okay.
a point that to make him laugh.
Okay.
And that's when I almost had him, but you must
Okay. Okay.
So he was intimidating me in his own way. And so it when I was going to burst out, but then I had to control it in me. And after some time, I was like, yeah. It's going to stop me. Because everything he was doing was like, let me check you, girl. I said to him, don't know.
Okay.
So I had first calm down and go into the deeper me.
Yeah.
Then I said, this is like a performance. I shouldn't laugh, no matter what, because I was seeing him as an audience. Yeah.
I mean, I didn't say you have to be there without laughing for 30 seconds.
Yeah, but in me, I felt like laughing would not.
You wanted to sustain.
Yeah, I
sustain.
wanted
Yeah.
to sustain.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Next, the next one. I would like. Could you think about a situation of today? Just one little situation you had today, and the only task this time is you sit there on the chair for 30 seconds. You think about the situation. Just try to bring it back into your mind. I don't know what it was this morning or lunchtime, just a little thing, and then you go back to your seat, okay? Who wants to be? What you saw? Like, we still say it's a theater scene, so there's a character. Somebody's sitting on this chair. Can you describe this character?
Though at a time when there were lots of indifference, I think that different emotions playing at a time. So it's like more of indifference, like switching from this to that. But also, as it was developing, there were certain moments of disappointment. There is a certain laughter you have about a situation that is pleasant, and there is a certain laughter you have about a situation which played out a different way than you expected it to play. And you're like, okay. It's like that laughter is like it was telling me like, okay, this situation should have gone better. I mean, I was expecting more from this, but okay, it is what it is.
And I love the fact that it brings you to that scenario when you expect something, and or maybe you're promised something and you get excited, but then in a flash something happens, or maybe when you recall about something, yes, I'm getting this, but again, what about this obstacle? That's here. Can I really maneuver this and so that I can reach the other side? So it's been a journey, and I tried a lot to pay a lot more attention to everything that was happening. And then I felt like I need more so that I can get it, so that I can get deeper to know what is happening here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think it's something that an audience always is doing, right? Really, like looking at every little things going on. So you can't do like private things on stage. So you will destroy the character you're going to play, right? So that's, I think, the most hard thing for an actor, to really control your whole body language, or to just really jump into the other character or crawl into the character. So how you felt on this chair? I mean, it was a little bit more far away.
I had a bad day.
Okay.
Yes. Like, no, but not that I have had a bad day today, no.
No, okay.
Just wanted to play that character.
Yes, yeah.
Okay.
Because I had a bad
So you stepped into a character and you had something in mind really concrete.
Yes.
Mhm.
Then I'm from home and thinking about my wife. We
Mhm.
had an argument,
Mhm.
but I had to brush it off. Like, let them just focus on something else. But again, you focus on what's bringing happiness, but then the negative side comes back on.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was just a race between the good and bad.
Okay.
Yes, that's what was in my head. The good, they have, they mentioned it all.
I mean, this is maybe the interesting thing about this exercise, that you can really, that your thoughts are really strong, right?
Yes.
And they can make your body talk somehow. And often it's good to do it. So maybe it's also more the style I like. I think it's good if you just do it through your mind, through your thoughts, and not trying to play it with your hands, like to be too much on the surface. It should somehow come from the inner side. Then, for me, it's more authentic. It's not like, I mean, if you do it like from the outside, you suddenly start to overdo it, and then I don't believe you anymore, right?
Yes.
And if you really start with the simple things and with the thinking and to be in the situation, yeah, you can just have a chair in this workshop space, and yeah, a little world is growing, right?
Yeah.
Okay, and it's really simple, so it's not rocket science.
Okay.
And I want you again, 30 seconds sitting here, reading this piece of paper. No, you all. So, no, you've already done your thing. Read it, just silent, and then go back, okay? So, just a new thing is coming up. So, who wants to read? You would like to? Okay, wait. You want to find this on the chair, or you want to take it with you?
I want to find it.
You want to find it?
Yes.
Should it be like this? Should I forward it?
Any format.
Any format, sir. Any format.
Any way it's placed.
Okay, so I put it there. Okay, think about what it is, and then you have 30 seconds.
Okay.
There you go. What have you seen?
I saw gossip.
You saw?
Gossip.
Gossip. Like gossip written on this piece of paper?
Yes.
Okay. Like?
Like when they received this, the letter,
Mm-hmm.
looks at it. In his head, this is a person he knows. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe this person has been cheating. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. There's a note, maybe this person has been cheating. This is proof, so I can't wait to tell so and so, but how can I tell them?
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, I have to wonder, being gospel, I've seen gospel.
Okay.
Yes.
That's very concrete. What's the rest?
To me, it's been a series of events. At first I was moving with him in everything he was doing,
Yeah.
but I got lost on the way,
Huh?
and I thought I was still battling with my mind. What is he trying to do? What is really written on this paper? I felt like I needed to know what is written there because I had a lot of ideas in my head.
Yeah.
Telling from his expressions that
Yeah.
he was giving the face.
Yeah.
He went and he moved. He saw the paper first, and he was hesitating to pick it, and then after sitting, he decided to pick it from down the chair, and from there he started reading it. At first, I was like, because he gave us that happy mode,
Yeah.
yeah, and I felt like maybe it is a letter written by something beloved to him, or maybe his child, maybe or. But again, at a moment, I felt like maybe what if this is a divorce?
Mhm.
It is to sign a divorce, and he decided first not take it serious by laughing out loud. But then at a moment, he was like, he felt deep in him, he was like, what if it is happening? Is it true?
Mm.
So he had to give it a thought.
Mm.
Yeah. Then he said, no, let me keep this paper down here where I found it.
Yeah.
And see what the person is going to tell me
Yeah.
after finding that the paper is still under the chair.
Mhm.
That's what I got.
Okay.
Yeah.
What can you tell us?
There is actually truth to everything, but the reality of the situation is that it's a scandalous confession. I had gone to see a friend of mine at her place. There's usually a hangout place for colleagues. You have hangout places where you catch up on things, catch up on what. So this time I come. This friend of mine, I've not found him, but he told me to wait for him at that place. So when I enter, I recognize something like a letter, but my mind is not it. My mind is what took me the person. But then I'm like, well, let me see what's in the letter. So I see it's like a confession. He's confessing like to things like everyone has done, like me, my friends, and they're really very interesting revelations. I'm like, oh, this happened. It was this serious. Like, so that the moments it touches me in an irritating way, and I'm like, but who is he writing this letter to?
Mm.
If all of us are in this letter, I'm like, and now, but let me put the letter back and see if what he's going to tell me equates to what is in the letter.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And this is all what we're now doing is like really for like very traditional, in German you say Guckkastenbühne, like a traditional podium theater stage, right? But there are a lot of other possibilities of staging a theater play. You can sit in a circle with the audience around and like an arena, something. You could,
yes.
yeah. And I think it's always interesting to think about before you come up with a play or something you want to stage, to think about where is the position for the stage a good one and what is the position for the audience. And it doesn't have to be like this. This is very confrontal also, right? But you can make it also like a dialogue when you come close. But you can think about like also a half circle, or just let the audience sit in the different spaces, or like what we did now. Maybe the audience could sit on stage and you're playing in the audience. I mean, it could be also possible, right? Or let the audience move. Also interesting. Don't put any chairs in a room. You just put all the chairs here in this room out. And we could do a theater play. And the audience probably doesn't know where to stand. When you start somewhere playing, it's maybe more like playing on, performing on the street. Then the audience will gather together somewhere in a place. But then an actor can just go and walk through. The audience will be split again. Everything are all elements. And I like to think out of the box, like trying, okay, what if we don't care about the rules? What if we don't care that there's theater, this is stage, this is audience? We just switch it or we do something else. Okay, yeah. I say freeze. You can just keep in mind who you want to send back. I say freeze, and that means you freeze and you don't change your position. And on view. If this would be a picture, could that have a title? Just what comes to your mind? You have a title for that?
Ready to fight.
Ready to fight? Or Rest to Film? The rest of them.
Rest to film.
Rest to Film. Ah, Rest to Fame. Okay, okay, nice.
I want to.
You have one? Yeah, just come up with it.
The Running Man.
The Running Man. This is not. Okay, and we go back to the games?
We go again?
Yeah.
Okay.
If you see somebody move, just
Yeah. I want to
say the name.
Prosper undercover.
Let me try to put it. And they say freeze, and when they say freeze, you just freeze.
Okay.
You have a title for this one. You have a new situation now.
The death is coming.
The death is coming. Okay.
Yeah, and I made it.
And we go back to the game.
Okay. So,
Okay, now the strategy changed. Slow movements. And freeze. We have a title for that one.
All about love.
All about love.
Yes.
We go back to the game.
I told you.
You're dancing.
I'm seeing you.
No, you're dancing.
No hesitation. Distance you back.
Oh.
I saw him. Oh, sorry. You're almost there.
You did pick that sister. But don't get too fast.
That's not much of a game.
I'm Mr.
Okay, freeze. We have a new title.
So intriguing. This last man standing.
Last man standing.
Yeah.
Determination.
Last man standing, my friend.
As someone is very determined. And in every house,
In every house?
yes, in every house there's always this one guy who messes everything up. The stubborn person.
Okay.
Man, so tough.
Okay, and we go. Okay, freeze. We have a title for this.
For the forefront.
The Four Friends.
The forefront.
For a friend.
United in arms.
Okay. Another one.
For ambitious people.
Us.
Ambitious people. Us.
And US, yes.
Us.
Yes,
Okay.
The horror, yes.
Okay. Still another one.
All quiet on the front.
All quiet on the front. Okay.
Motionless.
Emotionless.
Motionless.
Motionless. Mm-hmm. Okay. We go back to the game.
Table warriors.
Table work.
Because they are ready.
This is nice. Okay. Table work. Okay.
The fort.
The former
Okay. Freeze. We have a new title.
The
Scrum and petition.
Okay.
red thin line.
The red thin line.
The red thin line.
Ah, the red thin line.
Ah.
Ah, okay. Mm-hmm.
Fast forward.
Fast forward.
Handles of hope.
The rabbit hole.
The rabbit. Okay, yes. It's just okay, I like the rabbit hole. So I say improvise. This scene, and the scene is called The Rabbit Hole. Improvise. Now you can improvise. Okay. So.
Okay.
Try to find out like what could be an interesting situation you are creating, and then work on it. Okay, so not like the four of you, you're a group, you're working together, you're not working against each other. So think about when I say like the title, we found a title like the time machine. Try to find a scene for that, using your impulses and your creativity somehow. And it's always something like conversation. You can be in conversation with each other, okay? So maybe it's not always about your idea, maybe it's more interesting to take an idea from somebody else, or just maybe two people are doing something, or somebody's doing something interesting, just support this and be with it in this scene, okay? You got what I mean?
Yes.
Okay, so we have a third thing now here. There's another chair, and I want you, there are three things to do. Crawl underneath the table, have this thing on, and when I now say back to the game, you're the one who is already in a good position. And sit on the table for a second. So there are three things to do. No, crawl underneath the table, sit on a chair, and wear this tableclothing. And if you're sent back, you have to do all the three things again if you haven't done them. Okay. Before tipping Agaba, you have to do them, okay? And you can't win the game when you're improvising. Okay?
Yes.
Just when I say the game, back to the game. Back to the game. Everybody you saw, you can send back, right? Move.
Clara, I see you.
I forgot about you. Precious, put that cloth. What? That even is where it is.
Oh, my God.
Yeah. I know what you did last time.
And freeze. You have the time to roll that.
Now you see me.
Say it again.
Now you see me.
Now you see me. Okay. Still recollecting?
Table crawlers.
Table crawlers. Something else? Maybe describing a little bit more the situation. No, we're still in the freeze.
A leap of faith.
A leap of faith.
A leap of faith.
A leap of faith.
Yes.
Okay.
The four musketeers.
Once again, the four musketeers.
Yeah.
The four more
Musketeers.
musketeers. Ah, okay, there you are. Okay, you're not with the movies, but why not? The four. What's
The four musketeers.
just the four musketeers? The four musketeers, whatever it is. Improvise.
Improvise?
Yeah.
Improvise.
What's the title? The Four Musketeers.
The four musketeers. And you can use language, right? You can talk if you want to.
I challenge you to a duel.
Come kill me! Come on! No, wait. You are not first This woman is dedicated to kill me. Huh?
You were looking
You all know. You're dedicated to them.
I won!
Yeah.
Oh my God,
I'm tired.
You tired? Let me also down.
But you are those things, you know, you. Sorry to
He can't keep growing in the game. I keep playing and I kill him and he wakes up again. When I kill him, you're supposed to die. Remain dead.
Yeah.
You dance. I come back to life.
You guys want to kill him? I think we should just ignore him. That's the trick.
I have to dance with you. I have to dance with you.
So what should we do?
Dance if you want. He will fade. It's a ghost.
A ghost is real?
It's real if you want to.
Because you guys are dancing.
Okay.
And freeze. Do you have a title for that?
Yes.
I hear.
Temple Run.
Is it a game? Or is it just a table run?
Yeah, it's just a run.
Okay.
Just a thing, Temple Run.
It's just a thing.
Yeah.
You sometimes do.
No.
No.
Never done it.
No. Okay, we want to see a scene, and the scene is called Table Run. Improvise.
That's witchcraft.
And freeze. We go back to the game. Play.
Back to the game.
Yeah.
Oh, easy boat down. Yeah, nice to put
Oh, dear. Dear viejo.
Yeah. Macho. Yeah. Yes.
No discussion, just go back. And freeze. Do you have a title for that?
Yes. Parallels.
Parallels.
Like parallel lines.
Okay. You don't have to describe it, just Sometimes I don't understand just the word parallels. Other options?
Levels. Levels.
Levels. Yeah.
Or sidelines.
Okay. I need something more where you can.
Where you can
Where you can. I like it because it's abstract, but maybe we help them a little more if we have something more like describing maybe, I don't know, a situation. But all the others are also involved. If just something comes to your mind, some association.
Dancing in the dark.
Dancing in the dark. Yeah, okay, let's try it. We want to see the scene. Dancing in the dark. Improvise.
Dance. How do you dance in the dark? That's what you want since young. Listen to that. Yes. I have got I don't know how to dance. You dance with your silhouettes. That's down. Just like who let us silhouettes. Who can that's down. That's good. That's good. You can't hear the that's like why I sing. She can't see us. She can't hear us. This guy can't see any of us. Let us touch eyes again. Go and dance. I'm dancing, guys. No, yeah, see what's dance. I get it. I don't want to dance. Okay, this. Put your hand in it. I put my hand in it. Yes, how can I get my hand in it? Dancing in the dark. Dancing in the dark. Dancing in the dark. Okay, dancing in the dark. Dancing in the dark. Good dance. Dancing in the dark. See, put your eyes in it. You're gonna always be with me.
Freeze, we go back to the game. Okay. Okay, we have a tag for that. That is also really nice. Some proposals for title.
Illegal handshake.
The illegal handshake. No?
Yeah.
The illegal handshake.
Yes.
I really don't know what an illegal handshake is, but I want to see it. The illegal handshake and improvise.
That kind of handshake, I think. The sentiment. Oh,
Just watch.
No. I'm sorry.
Okay, try to find an end for that scene, that you can all leave the stage.
Okay, look, come and take this one. Come and take this one. Come and take this one. We have him. Today you will tell us. You will tell us.
What did I do? What did I do? What? Why are you taking me? Why are you taking me?
That's another fine. That is another.
Which other fine? Why are you taking me? Why are you taking me? I'm innocent. I'm a civilian. I'm a civilian. Why are you taking me? Why are you taking me? I've done nothing. Why are you taking me?
Okay. How was it for you to improvise? Was it like difficult or easy? How you found it? Maybe short feedback on that.
When you're starting, you're trying to create a moment or an image out of nothing. So everyone is bringing in different energy. So when you monitor an energy that is working, not in a way that is revealing everything, but is trying to tell something, and you manipulate that, you end up formulating something that actually works as a full independent story.
Yeah, true.
It's about trusting each other's energy.
Yeah.
You can notice someone's energy is just the right energy to pick up on, and it helps you introduce it. It awakens your mind. You're like, that's something interesting. I can add this. And someone says like, oh, let me add this.
Yeah.
And it comes together as a collective, and it's very entertaining. Yes.
Yeah. And there are often these moments where there's like no creativity in the room, and it's like going down, but you have to go through that valley because there's always something coming up. Especially in the moment when you don't expect something to come, something comes up. Yeah.
But I think it's reading of energy. You just have to. What I've learned in here is the energies, reading of energy, relying on someone's energy, and how the person flows, takes you on the journey. You go along, you just attach you. Then when you feel it's time for you to lead, you lead. Yeah. It's. I like the fact that she could give you the cue, like now it's your turn to lead.
Okay.
Lead.
Yeah.
like you move and then you give it to someone else.
Yeah.
You tap on someone else, like, you know what, now they want to lead. I've felt like improvisation is learning or basing on someone's energy.
Yeah, I think this is a nice thing to take out of this session. Yeah, because it's got a lot to do, like to step back and just see what's happening, and then to support the other, like supporting other ideas is a very big thing there. Yeah.
You just welcome any idea coming.
Yeah, true. Yeah.
I feel there is you don't even feel worried of what's coming next.
Yeah.
You just,
and I think this has also something to do with this game, because you always know, okay, if we don't find anything, we just go back to the game, and the game just creates new situations in space also, and some kind of, I think it's really difficult if you say like, okay, now we have the topic, a mother with a dead child, improvise out of nothing. But if you have the game, you still have something like this kind of competition, or this kind of goal, this kind of rules also in it. It makes it easier, because I think you start to not think too much about the topic or the content. You just do. Yeah, and this is, you were talking about impulses or energies, and that's what it is about. Yeah.
It's very good.
Okay, something else to add? Somebody wants to say something? Here, Agaba, like, we need to end the session now. Maybe we have to. Do we have to leave the room? No. Yeah, fine. Okay.
To me, it was interesting the fact that there were a lot of elements happening, and you cannot prioritize in the beginning what is important.
Yeah.
For example, I felt that first we were super focused on finishing and getting to the point and winning. And then little by little, by distracting ourselves with new elements in the space, I think we kind of lost that.
Yeah, you lose like the meaning of the game somehow. Yeah.
And you realize what is actually funny about the game, which is the moment where we are improvising.
Yeah.
And it was really, really interesting for me, that transition. In the end, we didn't care about the resistance.
Yeah. Then the game is something like destroying the improvisation somehow or something, which is but it's also good, because it's just like it's just a new start somehow.
That's it.
Building on what you say, at first the end game, your goal is to get to the finish point.
Yeah.
But you realize if you get sent back, it gives you industriousness. You're like, what different tactic am I going to use creatively that is going to catch this guy turning off guard, but also help me reach in a different way. And when you freeze, you end up creating a beautiful image that you did not expect, out of just trying things in a different way, trying to get the finish line a different way. So if they catch you in a freeze, and you're so a person at first is trying to what move are you trying to pull off? But collectively, when they see the image, it's actually it's a very interesting one. Yep.
Yeah. Cool. So
It's exciting.
Yeah.
It's exciting.
You just stepped in and you found it exciting.
Exciting.
Yeah. Nice. Okay, so thank you to be open to just try this 3 hours, I don't know, 2 hours we had.